So, today we are reading some of Reddit's most unhinged stories. We found a Reddit called Am I the Arsehole?
Asshole. Am I the asshole?
So the way it works, someone has submitted a real life story that happened to them, and then we've got to figure out, are they the arsehole or not? Comprende?
Yep.
So, let's start with the first story. So the title says, Am I the arsehole for sitting on the floor?
Doesn't sound like it so far, unless there was a baby underneath you.
Yeah. I, 32 female, and boyfriend, 35 male, had some friends over for a takeout and a movie, and didn't realise there was one less seat for us all to have a space. I happily sat on the floor and ate from the coffee table, which I actually prefer as it feels good to sit and stretch my hips. You don't sound like an arsehole at the moment.
Not yet.
In fact, you sound quite the contrary.
Yeah.
Should we just not do one where you have to read?
Contrary.
Plus, I don't have to eat awkwardly. After they left, he said that was weird, and I should have gotten a chair from the dining room to be equal and normal. Your boyfriend sounds like a bellend,
Yeah,
quite
he's
frankly.
the weird one.
We had a good time, and I didn't feel any different vibes, as if we were chatting around the dining room table. Am I the arsehole? So, hold on, let me get this
hold on.
comprended. Right, you comprende then, quick.
I thought she said that everyone else was at the dining room table and she sat on the floor like
she was just in another room.
like some pervert underneath the table. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like you don't even need to ask this.
Right, so let me get this straight. Her boyfriend and a bunch of friends were sat down watching a movie.
Yeah.
She thought, oh, there's no space. I'm going to sit on the floor and eat from the coffee table.
Yeah.
And then he said, you should have got a chair, you're an arsehole.
Yep.
Right,
well,
I'm
if
not
it made
quite
him so
understanding.
uncomfortable, why didn't he just go and get her a chair?
I feel like you're just reading the comment there. The top comment.
Oh yeah.
But that is a good point. Why couldn't he have offered her his chair? Like a gentleman. It's called chivalry.
Yeah, close.
It's called chivalry, ladies. So is he the arse? I think
He's the arsehole for sure.
I think you've been manipulated beyond belief.
Yeah, he's gaslighting you into thinking you're crazy.
Great word. Explain it.
It's like when someone makes you think you're crazy and tries to rewrite.
Oh, he's pulled it out the bag.
Just a bit of a petty bitch man.
Just a petty little bitch boy. If I was in that relationship, I would have handed you a chair, my chair. I would have sat on the floor, and I would have handed you a free tampon, and I would have explained why I'm such a feminist.
No need to explain.
No need to explain. Once
Your
I give
actions
you
speak for themselves.
actions speak louder than words. When I give you the free tampon, I'll just add a little quote like, "This is the patriarchy that makes you pay for these." That's what I'd say. Instead of saying, "Are you the arsehole?" I'd say, "Why don't you show me that arsehole? What it do, babe?"
Ooh, you lost me there.
All right, next. Am I the arsehole if I divorce my husband for not wiping his butt? I doubt it.
No, he should wipe his
He
butt.
should probably wipe his butt.
Unless he has a bidet.
Oh, good point. And for those of you that don't know what that is, it's that gun that has water pistol and you put it up your ass.
You don't put it up your ass, you just spray it on your ass.
He has a douche.
I think you still need to wipe if you douche.
No, that's the whole point. Or maybe he goes for one of those things where they shove coffee up there all the time. If he has an enema machine in his house, then yes, you're the arsehole. Because that's pretty sick. So, yep, this is pretty much the title. My husband recently started saying that he's not going to wipe his butt anymore after using the restroom.
I thought it was going to be like his parents didn't raise him right, but he knows he should and he's going to stop.
It's a weird decision to just randomly make.
Yeah,
How
just cold turkey quits wiping their ass.
How would that conversation have gone?
Just thought I'd let you know. I'm not going to be wiping my bum anymore. Just going to be letting it crust up.
He's got into his head that alpha males do not wipe, therefore he no longer is doing it. Right, I don't think either of you are an arsehole. I think he's mental.
No, I think he's just been,
He's lost his whole mind.
This is a whole new kind of red pill.
It's
Brown
level.
pill.
Yeah, brown pill. He has been, for the past 2 days, walking around everywhere. We go... Oh, hold on. Can you get some grammar? Because I'm starting to think you're an arsehole for your grammar here. He has been, for the past 2 days, been walking around everywhere, telling guys alphas don't wipe. Who is this? This can't be real.
I mean,
alphas don't wipe. Alphas don't wipe.
It does sound a bit weird, but I will say, to his credit, it's not a very alpha male thing to do, wiping your bum.
No, where have you got that contradiction from?
Look, imagine like the coolest... who's the coolest guy you can picture? Neymar. Right, now imagine Neymar just...
Yeah, but no one's watching you.
Yeah, it's not an alpha male activity, is it?
Let me compare this. Okay, yeah, you think, oh, Neymar wiping his ass, that's a bit not alpha.
Embarrassing.
But now he walks past you and he smells like pure shit.
Bends over and all the crusts start falling down like...
Oh, bear in mind, he also does this. Alphas don't wipe. Alphas don't wipe.
Yeah, like he's proud of it.
Like I feel like that contradicts that point completely. If he kept it nonchalant and just smelt a bit shitty, but he didn't explicitly say to everyone that alphas don't wipe.
Yeah, I mean, banging on about it, you're doing more wiping-focused activities than everyone else.
You could
you
just
wipe
wipe
for 2 seconds, but if you're running around talking about it...
seconds.
Oh, well,
I feel like you need to wipe
Maybe
more.
a bit more.
He is very serious about not wiping and he is not listening to reasoning. I don't know what to do and I fear that this might be the start of the end of our marriage. How do I convince him to wipe?
I don't think you really can convince him. I mean,
feel
and
like he's
also
too
at
far
this
gone.
point, like, even if you do, you're still married to the guy that didn't want to.
Yeah, I feel like if you have to tell him,
It
like...
changes things. I had to tell my husband to resume wiping.
How would you do it?
Well, I just
I'll
say
be
that
the
you-
husband. You be her. Let's figure out if she's the arsehole.
So what's his name? Tony. Let's say it's Tony.
All right.
Look, listen, Tony.
Alphas don't wipe. Alphas don't wipe.
Tony, can I
Alphas don't
can I just
wipe.
borrow you for a second, Tony?
Alphas don't
Tony,
wipe.
Tony,
Alphas don't.
just quickly.
What?
I just want you to sort of see things from my point of view at the moment.
Alphas don't wipe.
Okay, well, you're making it totally impossible to argue with you. So divorce, bang.
Smell my ass.
Yeah, that's going to melt the
Smell
fucking
my ass.
divorce
I
filings.
don't wipe. It wouldn't work. Let me try and reason. You right, love?
Yo.
How do I put this into words? What's your thoughts on the stench coming from your behind?
Oh, I think it's great. I mean, it really represents my position as an alpha, doesn't it?
Okay.
It's a reflection of me.
Okay. It's just, obviously we got friends over tonight and you stink like absolute dog shit.
Yeah, well,
It's just
they'll know that I'm an alpha, won't they?
No, but Kelly's husband's saying he thinks you're a beta, so...
Well, he'll smell and he'll know that I'm not.
Can you just wipe your ass?
No.
Well, I know you're saying no, but can you just wipe
No.
your... No, I know, but just think, we've got two
No.
kids. Yeah, but we've got two kids.
Good.
They're now getting bullied at school because their dad doesn't wipe their ass and he smells like feces.
They're not going to wipe their asses either.
No, they
if I
are.
raise
They
them
are
right.
because they're my kids as well, 50-50.
Okay, well,
Just-
we'll wipe every other time then.
At least this week, just wipe your ass.
No.
Right. We're not getting anywhere then.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I think he might be the arsehole.
Because if anyone ever thinks it's not a good idea to, in some way, clean your arsehole after pooing, there's no reasoning with that kind of person.
Yeah, and thinking about it, because he's going to have diarrhea sometimes, he's going to have constipation.
Yeah, like if you say,
Every
like,
type
what
of
is that
thing.
smell? It's going to be everything I've eaten for the last 10 years. That's what that smell is.
Minging. Unless, to be fair, let me give him credit, you can do it where you open your arse so wide that it just shoots out and it doesn't leave around the edges.
When are you doing that?
He might be one of those guys who just has ghost poos.
But you always wipe to check. You can't be that confident that your diet's so on point that it's never going to touch.
I feel like without check, you should check, yeah.
Never going to touch your arse crack, ever. Or maybe he's just got a super wide arsehole.
Yeah, I suppose.
You bored of that one then?
My husband got me a vacuum for my 50th. Title says it all. I turned 50 yesterday. My husband woke me up, told me he had a surprise for me downstairs. I go downstairs and see a vacuum, not even wrapped, mind you. Okay. He said he thought I'd like a new one since the current one doesn't have the ability to turn off the brush roller when I used on hard floors. I never asked for a new one. It works fine. She's very passive aggressive, this lady.
Yeah.
That was my birthday. Not even a lunch or dinner out. He mentioned a month ago about doing something special and going on a trip. I asked about that and he said he figured I'd tell him when and where I wanted to go. He never asked where, but I did mention several times over the past month he had a surprise for me. Apparently it was a fucking vacuum. We've been married 17 years. She does seem to complain a lot.
No, I think I agree with her, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be right.
Are you
Fuck off.
joking? I'd love a vacuum.
So he's basically saying here's a vacuum so you can clean the house.
No, he's saying here's a vacuum and we can both clean the house at some point. Don't make it
because it's
misogyny.
her gift.
Yeah, but
It's your vacuum, you clean.
Okay, well, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying now.
You see, and this is why you always call out sexism when you see it,
That
guys.
is sexism and I hate that. Am I the arsehole for hoping or expecting that maybe he could have planned and surprised me with something? No. And he did surprise you though.
Well, he did surprise you,
It's
yeah.
like a trick or treat.
You can't be saying that he didn't surprise you.
You can't be slagging him
definitely
off
had a
saying
surprise.
it was definitely a surprise.
It's
a
a
bad
rubbish
one,
surprise, yeah, rubbish.
but he did surprise you, so he stuck to his word, love. Something more than an Amazon next day delivery oh, it's an Amazon vacuum, not even a shark.
So do you think he was just bluffing this whole time, having the surprise? He thought he'd think of something, and then the day before just thought, fuck it, she can have a vacuum, even though we got one.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, you know, the day before it's someone's birthday, you're like, oh shit, I haven't got anything. Oh, vacuum. Next day prime.
Yeah.
He did next day prime it, so at least it was
probably because he had Prime.
When we turned 50, I took him to Hawaii. Oh, okay.
So this is taking the piss
Probably,
completely.
yeah, that is taking the piss.
I mean, it depends. If you already live in Hawaii, then.
Oh yeah, it does
don't know where this
depend where you
person's
live.
from.
Maybe I'm just being hypersensitive. Turning 50 has been a hard number for me. Parents and grandparents all passed in that decade. Right, well.
It's getting a bit deep now, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, love, don't need to trauma
Let's
dump.
keep it on topic here.
You got a vacuum, you
like
don't
your
need to
vacuum.
start trauma dumping on us.
Thank you.
Wait, it's got an edit. Thank you to the numerous people who reported my post to Reddit crisis cares. Not necessary. And to the mean trolls saying to get a life, no one cares, don't be a gold digger, or it's the thought that counts. I wish you nothing but success and prosperity in your life. Edit 2, it's a Eureka power speed canister vacuum. Right. Let's see this. Eureka.
So after that first edit, well, people were like, okay, well, what is the vacuum at least?
Okay, very cheap vacuum cleaner.
Vacuums can go up to like thousands.
Well, this is, I was giving him, look, right, let's see how much a trip to Hawaii.
Hawaii.
A 7-day trip to Hawaii costs roughly $2,000 to $4,000 per person. Yeah, look, I mean, the thing is, it's hard to say though, because you don't know what his economic state of the world is right now in his bank. Do you know
No,
what I
he
mean?
could be very poor and she could be very rich.
And if that's the case, you are a bit of an asshole because
she probably is rich if she's got time to just be vacuuming all
like
day.
there needs to be more context. If she's like raking in millions and he's earning nothing, like be happy with your bloody vacuum, love.
But yeah, assuming you're not a multi-millionaire, you're not the asshole.
Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to think.
See, I can see where this is coming from because this is probably the kind of thing would happen in your relationship.
But the thing is, it's the thought that counts.
What thought goes into a vacuum?
Look, he's looked
There's no
around.
thought because she already had a vacuum.
Yeah, but have you ever heard my money's your money? Maybe
Yeah.
they share a joint bank account.
So that's even worse. He's used her money to buy the
Oh
vacuum.
God, I don't know then. Yeah, fine. She's
I
the
know.
arsehole. No, she's the nice one then.
She's
yeah,
not.
no, he is the arsehole.
Yeah.
Right. Am I the arsehole for leaving a family barbecue when asked to help in the garden? On Thursday, I was invited to a family barbecue at my ex-wife's stepfather's... Oh, fuck on now.
Just say someone I know.
You're an arsehole for making us read all that bollocks. I bought barbecue sausages and prepared a homemade pasta salad and potato salad being good weather. Use full stops. Why does no one on Reddit know how to use a full stop?
Yeah.
He's put the capital, but not the full stop. Being good weather, I dressed in summery clothes and shoes, as did my girlfriend who was also invited. I would hope she was also invited.
Well, no, this is his ex-wife's stepfather's barbecue.
Why are you there?
So inviting your stepdaughter's ex-husband's girlfriend.
Wait, hold on, I'm lost.
So imagine you got a divorce,
Yeah.
and then you got a new girlfriend, but then your ex-wife's stepdad,
He's not even a dad.
stepdad invites you over for a barbecue,
I'm lost.
and
honestly.
your girlfriend.
Yeah, don't comprende that. When we got there, we were told that we each had to help first. Clear the patio of dog mess, my dogs were at home, and then clear a space in the garden so that my ex-wife's stepfather could put a greenhouse there next week. What?
Okay, so they were asking you around for free labour then.
What are
I'm
you
guessing
talking
this person has like skills in the area.
He
like
must
they're-
have a good skill
they're like
set.
a worker, and they've said, "Oh, if you come over, we'll give you a barbecue." But they're just trying to get that done for free.
Yeah. It is a weird thing to go and ask your stepdaughter's ex-husband, pulling up to a barbecue, oh, build us a greenhouse.
Got some dog shit over there if you wanna.
Before you eat, clean the dog shit, build a
Yeah,
greenhouse.
I'll
or
take
whatever.
the potato salad.
After stating that I wasn't dressed for yard work and had just been expecting conversation on the patio, I declined to help. Instantly, everyone made it clear to me that I wasn't wanted if I wasn't going to help. So myself and my girlfriend left and found a nice country pub for dinner. What?
Like, was he going to do it on his own, or were they all chipping in and like just he shows up to this weird gathering where everyone's just scraping dog poo?
Yeah, I'm not quite understanding. I've got back home now, and kids of the adults who were there are now calling me names on social media and stating that I'm scared of hard work. What the fuck is happening?
I think like this is the ex-wife's way of getting back at you.
This can't
You're dumb
be-
enough to think this was a friendly invitation.
All the kids. This guy won't clean dog shit at the barbecue. Ey, dickhead.
Loser, scared of
Loser,
hard work.
doesn't enjoy hard work. L. Did I do the right thing after being lured there under false pretenses, or should I have stayed and potentially ruined a good set of clothes just to appease them? Why is that even a question? Obviously, don't do that.
No, definitely
That's
not.
crazy.
Fuck 'em. I wouldn't do that in my own garden.
And yeah, what happened to his food?
Yeah, it sounds like they took it because he didn't take it to the pub.
He's been mugged. Yeah, he's gone to the pub. They wouldn't let him in with a
Yeah, he's just
potato
been
salad.
totally mugged off. He's just
You've
giving them
literally
their
been
free
robbed.
potato salad, which maybe he's known for. That could be another reason they invited him.
I feel like this is something you shouldn't admit to people.
No, this is totally
It
embarrassing.
makes you look like you're not an arsehole, but you are a loser. I think the bigger question is who in their right mind would accept a barbecue party invite from their ex-wife's stepfather? It's true though.
Yeah, like you kind of deserve to be ambushed when you fall into traps.
You
that
have
easily.
no, what is the word? No instincts.
No.
That's natural selection.
Yeah,
That is.
like
That's
you
Darwin.
can't smell anything iffy about this situation at all.
Am I the arsehole for cheating at an eating competition? So, our local restaurant that has really good wings was hosting a hot pepper eating competition recently with a bunch of coupons for free wings on the line. I have a weird genetic quirk where my body doesn't register capsaicin normally.
What's that?
No idea. So my spice tolerance levels are way higher than normal. So I entered the competition and won the coupons, but my friends are now telling me that I've cheated and I should have let normal people compete and get the wings. So Reddit, am I the arsehole for competings? No.
Any sport, like people have genetic advantages.
Yeah, mate, bodybuilders, they're genetically just massive. Or swimmers, you're genetically built with better shapes.
Yeah, and some of them have like webbed feet and shit.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
That isn't fair at all.
No.
But that's the Game Boy.
Game's the Game Boy.
So no, you're not an arsehole. That is pretty sick. You can't feel...
I don't think I'd want that because it's nice having a bit of spice.
Yeah.
So this person just doesn't feel any spice in their mouth.
They
and then
must
when
feel
they
it in their arse,
they
though.
shit the next day and
See,
it's like,
that's
oh,
the
God.
thing. I feel like we need context on the poo situation because if your arsehole stings the same amount, then that's fair game. If you've got that problem in your arsehole and it doesn't sting when you're having a shit the next day, yeah, you're probably cheating.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, the stakes aren't that high, let's be honest. It's just some free wings. I'll be honest, it doesn't sound like your friends like you.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
They're just hating on you over something so minor.
You've cheated at the eating competition.
Loser. You should have given it to someone normal. Not you, no spicy freak.
Am I the arsehole for getting my co-worker fired after she kept trying to prove my service dog is fake?
This is such a, like, Dwight Schrute thing to do.
I have a medical alert service dog named Max who helps with a serious heart condition. Hold on.
How trained is this dog?
Oh,
CPR.
That's not what service dogs do, is it?
No.
They help you walk.
Yeah, for blind people usually, I thought.
A heart condition. They're not gonna. If you have a heart attack, I'm not. Yeah.
I'm fucking losing her!
He literally saved my life multiple times by alerting before I pass out. Okay, yeah, fair. That's pretty good.
Alerting who?
Just calls the police, I suppose.
Wouldn't it be easy to have like a heart monitor that beeps when you're about to pass out?
I feel like dogs aren't the best solution here.
Not my dog, he's useless.
I started out a new office job 3 months ago and everything was fine until, let's call her Karen, started her crusade against Max. This isn't Max, but here's an idea of how he'd look on the job. It started small. She'd loudly announce, "Pets aren't allowed in the office," every time she saw us. Out loud she'd announce that. That's awful. Pets aren't allowed in the office.
Can you just shut up, Karen? He's a service dog for the 10th time.
I explained repeatedly that Max is a service dog, not a pet, and showed her his documentation. She then started telling everyone I was obviously faking because I looked too young to be disabled.
Okay, well that's the
That's
classic, ridiculous thing to
That
say.
is a crazy thing to say.
Yeah, laughably stupid.
Things escalated fast. She tried to test Max by dropping food near him. He's trained to ignore it.
Go on, Max. Go on, you know you want it. You know you want it, boy.
Go on, eat it.
Service
Eat it.
dogs don't eat, apparently. How would that prove anything if you just went, oh, cheers?
Yeah.
Aha!
Got him.
Service dogs never eat!
She reported me to HR weekly, but the worst part? She started purposely wearing strong perfume and spraying air freshener around my desk, which triggers my condition.
Oh my God.
What?
She's the worst.
Max alerted 3 times in one day because of this. The final straw? I found out she was taking photos of me and Max and posting them in a Facebook group about fake service dogs, asking for ways to expose me.
Okay, there's so much to pick apart here. First of all, entire Facebook groups about fake service dogs, laughable.
There's Facebook groups about everything.
But also, she apparently set it off 3 times in one day and still didn't admit that she's wrong.
But also-
3 times she's gone, look, watch, this won't set him off. Oh, it did. Lucky guess. Giving this poor woman heart attacks or whatever. She's been proven wrong. Already?
I took screenshots and went to HR. They fired her on the spot for harassment and creating a hostile work environment. I think that's probably fair enough. Yeah. Now my inbox is flooded with messages from her friends and family saying I'm TA for getting a mother of 3 fired over a dog. I hate that excuse. Whether you're a mother or not, mother of 3, don't give a shit.
No,
you're
you got yourself fired.
Yeah,
nothing
you
to
got
do with
yourself
her.
fired.
You just kept yelling at this poor woman that's got a heart condition.
Exactly, yeah. And that I should have just worked from home if I'm so sick. Oh, come on, it's a fluffy dog. The first red flag is that she doesn't like dogs in the office.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's a dog. They're cute and fluffy. Dogs are trained to detect minute changes in heart rate, blood pressure, or chemical markers in sweat. They alert their handler before an episode so the person can sit down or take medication. Right, that's crazy. That's insane. I don't understand the thing with the food either. What's that meant to disprove?
Exactly.
That's not a service dog.
Yeah.
Because the service dog's trained to not eat it, so she was trying to get it to eat it. But that doesn't prove anything about the...
Just like he's not qualified enough to perform hard.
He might fail on his... He might have a cheat meal now and then, but it doesn't mean he won't save her from having a heart attack.
Yeah, you offer a fucking doctor some food and he takes it so he can't do surgery.
Yeah. Am I the arsehole for yelling at an obese woman in a movie theatre? Well, it depends.
Might be.
Is the fact she's obese relevant to the story?
Or is that just the way you've identified her in the story?
Hi everyone. Tonight I went to the movies to see The Backrooms with my partner.
Great movie.
I haven't seen it.
Bit weird.
We arrived just as the movie started, settled in and began watching. About 30 to 45 minutes into the movie, a couple came and sat right... Sorry, they came in 30 to 40...
You've missed all the exposition. You're not going to have any idea. Honestly, if you watch it... I'm not going to spoil it.
The exposition's been so missed.
You walk into the... If you walk into the back rooms 40 minutes late, all the movie is them not talking and walking around the back rooms.
Spoiler alert. Usually I wouldn't care if someone comes in late to a movie, as I know I have before. Sorry, this is the one place where you don't arrive late is to a movie. How can you arrive late to a movie? I get it if you leave halfway through, but you can't arrive midway through. You wouldn't know any of the characters' backstory.
No, you don't know anything.
You just watch the final scene. Oh, that's amazing. That's insane.
So that's how that turns out, without any of the context leading into it.
However, this couple came in making a ridiculous amount of noise. I'm talking multiple wrappers of food getting tossed around and crinkled every few seconds. That is annoying. I remember one, because I have this weird thing where listening to people eat actually makes me want to punch them. And I remember I was watching Iron Man once and this kid had starbursts and he was chewing them like... Oh mate, I could have wringed his bloody face off. I went to the cinema once and someone genuinely, hand on heart, had ham and celery. Also, popcorn pisses me off. Why bring popcorn, the loudest food of all
super
time?
crunchy.
Non-stop chatter between the two of them for, I'm not even kidding, 15 minutes. The woman kept burping loudly in between them talking to each other. Who is this? Shrek?
Yeah, this creature
Shrek
walks in. What are the odds that this just creature walks in next to you, just burping all over you?
45 minutes late. They were half whispering, but in a silent theatre it was incredibly noticeable and enraging. The woman also kept obnoxiously pointing at the screen and going, ooh, ooh, look at that. That is annoying.
Real. She's not real.
Ooh, ooh, look at that.
Look, back rooms. They're in the back rooms, look.
To her boyfriend of completely non-eventful shots from the film. I like how she adds the non-eventful part.
It's not even anything.
It would be fine if it was eventful.
That's what's pissing her off the most.
Oh, look at that.
It's not even anything there. Idiot.
To completely non-eventful shots from the film and then would loudly kiss him. What is this person?
This is a joke, isn't it?
So she goes,
look at that. Look at that. Nothing. It's nothing.
After putting up with this for roughly 20 minutes, I finally snapped. I turned to them and loudly said, are you two gonna keep talking or can you shut the fuck up? It's extremely distracting.
Ooh,
you know
that's
what?
A burn. That would be satisfying to say.
I rate that. I know
pulling an F-bomb on a stranger is so exhilarating.
And I feel like profanity is used there correctly.
Yeah.
So they just stared at me and then didn't talk for the rest of the movie. Oh, there we go then. Problem settled.
Well, did they stare at her for the rest of the movie? Because that's terrifying.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have said that. I'll remember this.
I know I probably shouldn't have cursed, but at a certain point it's just ridiculous how some people don't give a single fuck.
Ironic.
You cursed again. About the people around them.
She wound herself back up by the end of the sentence.
Same kind of people who cut you off in traffic while drooling on their phones. weird analogy. Anyway, that's it. Let me know if I was the arsehole.
No.
Edit. I realise now how offensive it was to mention the couple's weight in the title, as it was not relevant to my complaint with them.
That's true. It wasn't
true.
relevant.
Why she put, am I the arsehole for yelling at an obese woman? That sounds terrible. She didn't mention the guy
Oh
or his
yeah,
size.
just like angry that the woman is obese.
The obese woman and absolutely jacked husband. Not the arsehole for having a go at them, but yes, the arsehole for pointlessly bringing her obesity into the story. It is true.
Why did you mention that they're obese?
It is true. There was no need.
Sounds like their obesity wasn't actually a factor. I was kind of waiting the whole story to see like when obesity was going to come into it.
All right, next. Am I the arsehole for throwing a cup of cold water on my naked husband? My husband has been tested for ADHD, but he doesn't have it. He has the kind of problems that are associated with ADHD, however. He says writing lists, making a schedule, setting alarms is physically painful for him, and he'd rather just deal with occasional emergencies rather than be proactive.
What?
What the hell is happening here?
So he said, I don't want to ever do anything, just call me if there's an emergency.
The specific problem, he often forgets to push the shower diverter valve down. Fucking hell. What?
That's so ADHD.
That is so ADHD. What an arsehole. He forgot to push the shower diverter valve down.
You've forgotten the shower diverter valve
prick.
again. Are you serious?
You know, the little rod on the tub faucet that you push down. Oh, okay, now I got you.
I don't even know that.
No,
is it the thing that like switches it between a bath and a shower? So every now and then her feet get wet before having a shower.
I feel like you use that before you get in the shower though. Or just look at it, is it up or is it down, move it.
It's just such a non-issue, it's comical.
That is, yeah. For nearly 20 fucking years, I've been asking him to push that down. For 20 years. At that point, just say, right, I'm not getting any with this. Forget it. Or just get rid of it, get 2 taps.
This is like the ramblings of a serial killer. Yeah, we are coming in at a bad time in this person's life.
At least twice a month, I have a very unpleasant wake-up cold shower because I turn the water on and I get a cold spray from the shower.
Oh, so it's the temperature thing.
And every fucking time he's apologetic, and then a week or 2 later it happens again. It's just not that big of a deal. I'm going to be honest, right? I have ADHD, and that is shit that I do.
She probably made him have the test by the sounds of
Yeah.
it. She's like, if you don't have ADHD, you're in fucking trouble, man. You better pray you've got ADHD.
He will do better for a while, and then it slips in again. It sounds like she's talking about him having an affair, but she's talking about a diverter valve on a fucking shower.
Just like,
she's a nutter.
Stop whinging about it, mate.
Honestly.
It's not a big deal. It's like 2 seconds. You do
He
it
needs
then.
to get out of that marriage. For 20 years she's been going on about it. It's been 20 years. Can you not learn to look at the valve?
You do it. If it's such an issue and he keeps forgetting.
He's always telling me that he's working on it. And hasn't he been better about it lately? But somehow he's always working on it. Always improving, but it never fucking stops. This is insane.
Never fucking stop.
She's a serial killer.
Yeah.
She uses the F word way too much, by the way. Today, I had just fucking had it. I stepped into the shower, turned it on, and had a very cold and rude awakening. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. I grabbed the cup by the sink and filled it about 3 inches with cold water, and walked out to where he was standing naked. He had just taken off his pajamas and was going to take his shower after mine.
It must have been terrible. Imagine him just there in the hallway naked.
Without warning, while he was looking down, I held that plastic cup firmly in my hand, grasping it tightly. That can't be true because it would have crinkled and the water would have fallen out.
Yep.
I jerked that motherfucker in a 45-degree angle to get that cold water all over his torso and face.
Okay, we're just gonna...
That's a great descriptive word.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I
that
jerked
means
that
the same thing.
motherfucker. She went...
Oh, I see, okay.
It's a weird way of saying it.
Yeah, I thought she'd done something very different.
She just
to that. Yeah. Well, yeah, I thought she jerked the husband so that he went to a 45-degree angle and she could then just...
That would be a very different story. I told him that his apologies were worth the paper they were written on.
They were written on
They
paper.
were written
He must have to write formal
For
written
20
letters.
years. And I was tired of listening to him congratulate himself for getting better.
My dearest wife, I hope this finds you well. I must again apologise for my
Inability to move the water faucet
lack
valve.
of restraint.
When I'd been asking for 20 fucking years to stop doing this shit. I told him I don't accept his apologies, and the fact that it's an accident does not excuse it. Kind of does.
Yeah, accidents.
It kind of, that's the whole point of an accident. It excuses
Yeah.
you jerking him at a 45-degree angle.
I'm sure he doesn't want to have to write another apology letter.
I told him that from now on, every time I'm taking a cold shower, so is he. That I refuse to be a second-class citizen in my own home any longer. A second-class citizen?
No,
I don't think that quite justifies you being a second-class
very
citizen.
melodramatic, bro. Sounds like this person likes rage baiting themselves.
Yeah,
again,
she
like
sounds very angry
I think she's
at
walking
life.
in and going, "He's not done it again." Cold.
If he refuses to make changes to treat me better, I will instead make changes to treat him worse, because I will not tolerate this any longer. This woman needs to get tested for psychopathism. This is the kind of woman who breaks pigeons' heads off for fun.
Yeah, I think you're right though.
This is a big
Picking
red
up
flag.
on some personality traits here, and I'm not too keen.
I'm going to continue to surprise throw a cold cup of water on him every time I get a surprise cold shower. I'm tired of fucking begging for basic fucking respect and not getting it, with the implication that I have to fucking put up with this forever. So Reddit, I know I'm probably an arsehole, but am I being a justified arsehole? Not justified whatsoever. If I was the husband, I'd say, right, well every time you don't check the valve hose faucet, valve, I'm gonna break your skull.
Imagine after all these years, it just like turns out that the valve switches itself off when it hasn't been
Yeah, I
used for a
bet
little
it
bit.
is as well.
Probably is what
He's
it
probably
is.
going insane. I
Yeah,
turned
like,
off the
I'm
fucking
doing
valve.
it. I can't write another apology letter. Not another one.
You're the arsehole. For nearly 20 years, you could have learned to take 2 seconds, look at it yourself. This is a you problem, not him. Yeah. Maybe my shower is just shit, but do you really need not let it run for a second to warm this water up? That is actually true.
I do, yeah. I let my shower run.
Why is she just already in the shower before turning it?
Yeah, that's...
You're an arsehole for choosing this hill to die on, and you're an arsehole for throwing cold water on your husband. I think that pretty much sums it up.
Well, it's totally, yeah. Dickhead.
Am I the arsehole for not entertaining a girl who thinks I got her pregnant from fingering? I can't believe these people exist.
Okay, let's be clear. This girl sounds like she's not very well educated.
I, 21 male, went on like 2 dates with this girl, 18 female. First date was alright, but I wasn't really feeling her. I tried to end it with a kiss, and she told me she didn't know how to kiss.
So I fingered her.
She doesn't know how to kiss. I mean, she's quite young. I think at 18 now, I knew that you couldn't get preggers from a little finger blaster. That turned into me trying to teach her how to kiss, and honestly, I should have known she was a bit too young for me right there. I decided to give it one more shot. Second date, we went to the movies. She decided she wanted to help me out. I finished, cleaned it up, then helped her out. Right, for those of you that don't understand what that means.
Well, no, we don't need to go into what
It's
that
the
means.
birds and the bees, basically. The bee has fingers and the bee has a hole. That was it. No sex. No anything beyond that. I thought it was mutual that we weren't super into each other because neither of us reached out after. A few days ago, she texted me saying her period is 3 weeks late and she's really scared. She even sent me articles saying pregnancy can happen from fingering if there's somehow sperm involved. That's actually true. That's true.
Really?
That is true. He's got her pregnant. I told her to calm down. That's the
Calm down.
best thing to say. You know when you were fingering me, I'm pregnant.
Calm down.
It's super unlikely. 1, my hands didn't even touch my sperm. And 2, sperm cannot survive that long. And that's what I told her. What do you mean survive that? They can survive that long. That is literally how it can happen.
No, I don't think it's supposed to... It doesn't live out that long outside your body, does it? How do you know all this?
I just do. If he's got a bit of sperm on his finger accidentally and he does it, they'd go up. Not to sound crass or anything.
Oh, you've pretty much we're beyond that point with this one, I think.
I kind of left it at that. I thought it was a pretty fucking funny. Why does everyone use the F word? I thought it was pretty fucking
Pretty
funny.
fucking funny, this.
That she actually thought that she's pregnant. Now she keeps blowing up my phone. I've honestly started to ignore her. My friends think it's funny, but also say it's kind of messed up. I'm ignoring her while she's scared. I tried to reassure her that I don't know what else to do. Am I the arsehole? Yeah. I think you might be.
Yeah, I think...
I think if you're going to go for a girl that's younger than you, she clearly didn't know what she was doing because she didn't know how to kiss. You weren't interested in her. Why give her a finger bang 2000? You're the arsehole for ignoring her and going for a girl younger than you that doesn't understand any of it. She also doesn't sound 18.
No, I was thinking
I don't
that,
think she's
'cause
18.
I was thinking that from the way he keeps saying it.
I feel like you've only said she's 18 because
That's
you've
the
written this
legal
post.
limit, yeah.
Something's a bit off about you, fella. You're the arsehole. Am I the arsehole for telling a guy to shut up during a job interview. I was interviewing this guy for a very good software engineering position. He passed on the first round, and both I and everyone involved in the second round really liked his resume and experience. On paper, he had everything we were looking for, and honestly, this looked like a life-changing opportunity for him. Then he shows up, very serious and not smiling at all. I feel like job interviews are fairly serious.
Yeah. Someone walks in just giggling, I'd be like,
hey, I'm here for the job. Hey! What were you expecting? I'm used to that in tech interviews. Are you? I feel like tech are the most serious people ever.
yeah, that's what he's
Hey,
saying.
I'm here for the tech. Hey!
No, he's saying he understands. He's used to like the seriousness.
Oh, okay. I understand it can be an intimidating environment. We did a round of introductions, and then he opened the interview by saying, "Let me tell you a little bit about myself." We said, okay, go for it. Still fairly normal stuff so far.
Mm-hmm. Although this is the third interview, so really you'd think he'd done that.
Oh, that's a good point, actually, yeah.
I am a serial killer?
Just gets really personal.
We should have asked that in the first one.
I've got one bollock. He started talking about his personal and professional background. After about 3 minutes, I jumped in to ask a follow-up question based on something he mentioned. He replied, "I will answer, just give me a moment," and continued talking. Okay.
That's such a politician answer.
Yeah.
It just doesn't answer the question.
A co-worker jumped in with another question and he said the same thing to her. Well, maybe he's passionate about his personal life.
No, I'll tell you what he's done. He's rehearsed a
Yeah.
monologue that he thinks he's going to get in the interview, and he can't stand anything thrown.
Yeah,
of course.
he can't improvise
He's like, I've just got to read this first.
At this point, we were kind of looking at each other, but decided to let him continue and give him the benefit of the doubt. But after 5 more minutes, I jumped in again with another question. I had to talk over him to do it. He finally paused and answered, but in such a long-winded way that he ended up veering into another topic. My co-worker asked another question and the same thing happened. At this point, I was ready to end the interview. I tried to politely wrap it up several times, but he was unable to read the room and just kept talking. I finally raised my voice slightly and said something like, "Thank you very much for sharing your background. In the interest of time, I'd like to ask if you have any questions for us." Don't get him started again, lad.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should have learned your lesson. Just stop with the questions, just finish the interview. This is standard protocol and helps us prepare answers for future interviews. He asked a question about the team, and I was answering. He raised his finger and interrupted to talk more about his background. But this guy must have the most insane life story.
You listen to his background at all? It's like the craziest Forrest Gump story ever.
I tried once more to interrupt politely, but he kept talking. At this point, I was done. I said, "John, you really have to shut up and listen." He was surprised, and as so was my co-worker, but he finally stopped talking. I continued. "You walked into this room with a 99% chance of getting the job. Now that chance is 0. The only reason is because in less than 15 minutes, you've demonstrated that you don't have the capacity to listen at all. So I'm telling you now, you're not getting the job. But if you take anything away from this interview, let it be this." Fucking hell,
I'm going to say this. That's totally not what he said.
Yeah.
He's written this in the shower of what he wished he said.
Yeah.
He probably was just like, "Shut up!
Yeah,
Stop
please.
interrupting me!
Stop talking!
Get out!"
Stop! Let it be this. No matter how good you are technically, if you can't listen, you'll never excel in this career. There's no way he said that.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, just off the cuff, I just came up with that.
He apologised and said, "Can we start again?" I replied, "You had your chance. Best of luck in your future interviews. Make sure you listen."
And make sure you listen.
Is he the arsehole?
No.
But they both sound.
Yeah.
I feel like the other guys, he's not an arsehole, he's just passionate about his life, man. Live.
No, he's just rubbish at job interviews and you're just a liar.
Right, last one. Someone at work stole my chair, so I had them arrested. Right.
Depends how expensive the chair was. Like, if you work in an office and someone just nicks the chair that you're using, that's not your chair.
I don't think you could get someone arrested for that. So I got a new job in sales working for a company that sells access control systems, CCTV systems, etc. The chair in my cubicle was uncomfortable as fuck. So one day, I bought in my own Herman Miller Aeron chair. That is...
Herman Millers are supposed to be good. Is this a
they're
Herman?
bloody... No, they're premium chairs.
Yeah, I've heard that they're good.
On day 4, it was missing. I looked around and another sales rep was sitting in it. That is Larry. That would piss me off. I asked for it back, but he basically told me to fuck off. Can I have my Herman Miller back?
Fuck off.
Yeah, but it's my Herman Miller.
Fuck off.
But my Herman Miller.
Fuck off.
I went and spoke to the owner of the company. He told me that the chairs aren't reserved. Well, it kind of is when
So
you
it's my chair.
It's my chair and it's Herman
It's
Miller.
reserved
thank you.
from the fact that I bought it.
He's gone to the guy that stole it. He's gone, fuck off. He's gone to the owner. He said, fuck off. What company are you working at?
Yeah.
They are first come, first serve. It's not how it works. I bought in the Herman Miller, you dickhead.
Yeah.
I explained that I own the chair and it cost me £1,800. He told me that I need to come in earlier if I want the chair. I would bruck his head off. Sorry, but his chin's getting wiped off.
Well, just like so you're stealing my chair then, that's what's happening right
What
now.
I would do is I'd go in and take his chair and piss on
So
it.
do I have to come in early if I want my shoes?
Yeah,
Or do
what
I have to
does
give
this
those
mean?
in because I didn't reserve them?
The next day, the same guy was sitting in when I got to the office. So this guy's getting in extra early to get the Herman
To be
Miller
honest,
chair.
now that you've let it slide for one day, it's forever. It's always going to happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you have no... Just say, well, no, it's my Herman Miller fucking
I'm
chair.
I'm taking it back. I'm going to push him off the chair if you don't.
Yeah, I'm going to cause a real big scene if I don't get my Herman Miller chair. The next day, the same guy was sitting it when I got into the office. I told him to give it back or I was going to call the cops. He refused, so I called the cops. Seems reasonable.
Yeah, makes sense.
It was quite the scene, but in the end he admitted that he took my $1,800 chair. I was prepared. I had the receipt which showed the serial number. Yes, Aeron chairs have serial numbers. They asked me if I wanted to press charges. My new boss said I would be terminated if I had him arrested, so I said, absolutely, I want to press charges.
Can they do that?
I don't think that's real.
Oh, this sounds like it's in America where they probably can do that. In England, you definitely can't do that.
My new boss fired me on the spot, so I carried my chair out with me as I was leaving. And yes, the cops arrested the dude who took my chair. He admitted to it. Sorry, there's no way they arrested him. The dude who took my chair has been in the industry for about 15 years. He's gonna lose his security license, which means he won't be able to work in the industry. He's gonna lose his job. I don't give a shit. He shouldn't have stolen my chair. Am I the arsehole for making this dude lose his job? I feel like everyone's an arsehole in this situation, to be honest. Your boss is a moron. Everyone you work for is a moron. Take your chair. Yeah, that's true. Sue the company for firing you. I'm pretty sure, I don't know where this is based, but you can't fire someone.
No, that's what I was thinking. I think in America you can fire someone for like way less than here.
But surely
Because
not
here
that.
it's like quite hard to fire people.
Yeah. Well, that's been Am I the Arsehole? We are sweaty as fuck. I don't even know if you can see us. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Yeah.